We are back for the final game of the Jags run here in Orlando. They're here to take on the Florida Junior Panthers. If you're up watching this, what the hell are you doing? Because it's about 5 a.m. where you are. So if you're like me and Alexander, you probably didn't sleep. So I guess if you're up, enjoy the game. Jags have yet to put a W on this trip, hoping that the mojo from the 14U A team winning the championship rubs off and brings a little bit of luck, a little bit of hustle for the team today. Also, if you're interested, the weather here in Orlando has turned on us. It is a balmy 35, I think they said it was this morning. And it actually feels like it's colder in the rink because it is Arctic in here. Come on, fight through it. It appears that the escaped mental patient from Westminster has followed us here to Orlando. He's back harassing us again. Reminder for the fans at home that the tournament requires the handshake line before the end of the game to reduce any chippiness. So good luck to both teams. Oh, hey, there's a guy here that's actually smaller than my son. Shocking. Good luck to that lead, number 9. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't see that curling on the side? I mean, Stephanie asked me about setting it up. I sent her all the information. I don't know what we're doing.
I think we were doing. I thought I saw it.
Are we?
I thought it was like the end of year party thing. I don't know. It came across my feed and I was kind of excited.
I don't understand that on the schedule.
You know, I couldn't do it.
All right, here we go. We are about to have puck drop on the O-line. We have Martin, Rousseau, and Yates with Ward and Williams on defense. Jags, oh, unfortunately not up and goes up and out, and that's an offsides. I'm looking. I don't see any cool names. I'm keeping an eye on it. All right, face off just outside the Panthers zone. Let's see, face off won by the Jags, dumped back by Martin. Panthers gonna take it along the near side boards, dumped out by Ward. Cross ice pass, doesn't find a body, picked up by the Panthers. Taken in their zone, being pressured by Yates. Sent along the near side boards. Jeffers is going to come in. He's going to get the puck. He's going to send up alongside the boards and into the Panthers zone. Dumped back out by the Panthers. Panthers on the move through center ice. Williams on D, applying pressure. Shot hits the side of the net. Panthers pick it back up on the far side corner, front of the net, taken by Skolnick. Skolnick is on the move. He's got Jeffers with him. Skolnick is on the breakaway. He's going to take the shot and goal! That is a good goal. Great deke by Alex Skolnick. Finds the back of the net with their goalie still splayed out. Great job, Jags. 11:42 left in the first. Jags up by 1. First time we've been up all tournament. Great job, everybody. All right. Out on your offense, we've got Skolnick, Jeffers, and King with Davenport and Perkins on D. Face off in the center ice, picked up by Skolnick to Jeffers. Jeffers is going to dump it. Panthers are going to send it up and out. Nope, it's kept in. Perkins helps keep it in. Can't see because we're actually low to the ground for once. Sent up alongside the far side boards. King's going to try to keep it in. Davenport's going to keep it in. They manage. King's going to dig it out. He's going to send it. Nope, not almost send it deep. Dumped out. Picked up by Williams center ice. I'm sorry, Skolnick center ice, and that's an offsides for the Panthers. We have fans. Some of the parents here for the Highland Hills Jaguars has no faith in our home viewing audience. If you're up and watching, smash that like, subscribe button and tell Andrew that he is a loser. All right, sent up and out by Melby. Venman's going to try to dig it out. He's going to get it up and out. Dump back. Tam's coming in, tries to get the puck. Here comes Bates with a poke check. Sent up, not sent up and out by Venman. Close, almost crossed the blue line. Dumped in the near side corner. Melby chasing the puck down. Melby sent to the Junior Panthers. Shot blocked by Colton Venman. Shot, glove save by Declan St. John. Easy glove save. He made it look like he's done this before. All right. Face off in the near side dot. Emma loses the wheel, bounce off the side of the net into the near side corner. Panthers pick it up. Back to the near side corner, picked up by Ward. She's going to dump it alongside the boards to Venman. Venman's going to get it out. Venman is on the move. He has got a breakaway. He's got wheels on him. He's going to send it center. He's got Bates with him. Send the front of the net. Bates is going to try to get the rebound. Unable to score on loose change. Dump to the far side corner. Williams is going to try to pick it up. Panthers send to the front of the net. Knocked away by Davenport. Panthers dump it back in front of the net. Dumped out by Davenport. Kept in by the Panthers. Why do I want to keep saying Bears? Because we played them yesterday. Oh, blocked by Body. I think it hit Davenport in the hand because he just shook it. Dumped in front. Oh. Unfortunate bounce and sail in for the Jags. Panthers tied at 1. 9:31 left in the first.
Come on, boys! Let's go! Let's run!
On the offensive line, you got Martin Rousseau and Yates with Melby and Perkins on defense. Rousseau's going to take the puck drop. Sorry, the face off. Bears sort of win the face off. Dumped in the zone, sent up and out. When I was a young boy.
Come on, boys!
Shot. Face off outside the Jag zone, picked up by Yates. Yates is going to skate in. He's going to get, looked like a hook, but nobody called it. Okay. Picked up by Yates again. Picked up by Russo. Into the far side corner. Dump behind the net. Sent it up and out. Kept in by Melby. Picked back up by the Panthers. Panthers going to bounce it off the boards and get it out. Yates with a stick lift. Unable to steal it. Perkins applying some D, pushing the man on the outside into the near side corner. Back around the net. Yates is going to pick it up. He's going to send it out to ice. Body in the way, picked up by Rousseau. He's on the move. He's going to send it in just past the net into the near side corner. Oh, somebody lost the wheel. Yates picks it back up. Perkins sends it back into the corner. That is... We got a penalty on the Panthers, it looks like, for holding.
Let's go, Jags!
8:21 left in the first. We got a tie game, 1-1. Okay, out for your offense. You got Jeffers, Skolnick, and King with Ward and Williams on defense. There's a face-off, won by the Jags, shot by Jeffers, bounces off of Panthers, sent back behind the net by the Panthers, picked up in the near side corner by the Panthers, sent along the far side boards. Williams tries to get it up and out, unable to. Panthers are on the move with Jeffers with a poke check. Here comes Skolnick. Skolnick sends it up and out to King. King is going to move. Sent cross ice, picked up by the Panthers. Panthers are going to dump it in. Williams with the defense, with a nope. No, looked like a trip, but there's no call. It's all right. Up and out, Skolnick back on the move. He's going to pass it up to Jeffers. Unable to get a tape-to-tape pass. Jeffers is going to send in the near side corner. Panthers pick it up behind their net. And they're going to send it up and out. Blocked by Davenport. Davenport's going to dump it in the far side corner. Who is that? Skolnick's going to give chase. King's going to give chase. Ward's going to try to keep it in. Davenport tries to keep it in. Oh! Dump along the far side boards into the Jags far side corner, and that is an icing. Apparently he was not at the red line. Line change for the Jags. You've got Tam, Bates, and Venman out with Perkins and Melby. All right, Bates is going to take the face off. It goes won by the Panthers. Panthers are going to dump along the far side boards, picked up by Melby. He's going to dump it back in the far side corner. Melby keeps it back in. He's going to take a shot. It's going to bounce in. Oh, Tam trying with the tap in, unable to put a stick on it. Sent up and out. Perkins is going to stand him up. Tam and Perkins trying to apply pressure. Tam's going to send it somewhere. He's going to send it to tries to send it up and out. Hits the D-man at the point. Back behind the Jags net. Perkins picks it up behind the net. He's going to send it up along the near side boards. Picked back up by the Panthers. Send to the front of the net. Tam with the stick lift. Bates is coming in. Sent cross ice pass to the Panthers D into the far side corner. Back behind the net. Melby, Bates, Tam. Tam's going to pick it up. He's going to try to send it up and out. Cover. Let's see. Melby's going to get it. He's going to send it up and out. Go. Venman is moving. He's... Okay. All right, Panthers pick it up behind their net. Here comes Yates. Yates with the pickup. He's going to dump it back in the near side corner. Puck bounces out of the far side corner along the far side boards. Perkins is going to try to pick it up center ice. Venman's going to come back. He's going to, oh my, there's a lot of sticks out there. All right, Panthers back on the move. Ward's coming across, shot. Easy glove save by St. John. Unable to hold on to it though. Picked up by the Panthers. Send the cross ice pass for the net. Here comes Yates. Oh boy, here comes Rousseau. Rousseau's getting bounced, but he's still pushing. He's getting shoved. Panthers is down. Ward keeps it in front of the net. Picked up behind the Panthers net. Spinorama by the Panthers, dumped in the far side corner along the far side boards. Up and out. Davenport unable to keep it in. Dumped in by Martin. Uh-oh. Oh, that's another penalty for the Panthers. An unlucky break. A little overzealous. Too many men on that play. Jags are going to go go back on power play. 5 minutes left in the first. Tie game, 1-1.
Come on, boy. Let's go, Emma.
All right, out on the ice, you've got Yates, Martin, and Rousseau with Ward and Davenport on defense. All right. Panthers pick it up. They send it up and out along the near side boards. It's a foot race. Here comes Davenport. He's going to pick it up in front of the Jags net. He's going to send it up and out to Martin. Martin and the Panthers player get up. Sent by Rousseau. Blades. Yates unable to get his stick on the puck. Sent along the near side boards in the Jags end. Davenport's going to pick it back up behind the Jags net. He's going to pass it over to Martin. Martin is going to skate it and pass it to the Panthers player. Picked up by the Panthers. Yates is up. Here comes Rousseau. Rousseau's going to send it back. He loses the wheel. Melby's coming in. He's going to dump it in along the far side boards on the far side corner. Here comes Yates. Send it along the near side corner, along the near side boards. Martin's going to keep it in. He's going to keep it in. No, he's not. Nice try, though. Perkins picks up the puck. He's going to cross-ice pass it to Melby. Melby's going to enter the zone. Melby's on the attack. He's going to pass it to Yates. Yates with a shot. Blocked by the goalie. That was a nice pass. Nice play. Settle on the near side boards. Perkins keeps it in. We are heavy on one side. Rousseau's going to pick it up. He's going to dump it in along the near side boards in the corner, picked up by the Panthers. Panthers are on the move. We got 5 seconds left in the power play. All right, 3:29 left in the first. Battle for the puck in the far side corner. Skolnick's going to get the puck. He's going to send it up to King. Panthers going to pick it up. Perkins with a poke check. Gets it up and out. Panthers dump it in. Dump back out by Skolnick. Dump back in by the Panthers. Puck goes behind the net. Williams has got the puck. He's going to send it up to King. King is going to go off and stick it up and out. Jeffers has got the puck. He's on the move. He's got Skolnick with him. He's going to take the shot in front of the net. It's going to go wide. Skolnick's going to pick it up in the near side corner. Stick lift by King. Skolnick picks it up. He's back in the Panther zone. He's going to take a shot. He digs past. Unable to keep a handle on it. Jeffers is going to pick it up the far side corner. He's going to send it near the front of the net. Goes behind. Oh, some good stick handling by the Panthers. They are moving. Davenport's going to, Davenport with the poke check. Pushes it in the near side corner. Send it to the front of the net. Oh, good cross-ice pass by the Panthers. A good, dangerous look. Shot. Goes high. Davenport's going to pick it up. He's going to send it to the front of the net. Up and out. Sent along the far side boards in the near side corner. Davenport's going to pick it up. He's going to send it back the other way into the far side corner. Fight for the puck in the back. Davenport's going to pick it up. He's going to skate it up and out. He's going to send it up and out, and it's going to be an icing. Face off in the Jag zone, the near side dot. The near side dot, not the near side curling dot, the other dot. There's a couple dots here. My producer, Holly, looks a little chilly. If 1:47 left in the first. Yates is going to try to get it out. Blocked by the Panthers. Panthers with a shot. Easy glove save for Declan St. John. Right to him. He didn't even have to move. We've got Romano number 2 for the Panthers. Deborah. All right, face off. Won by the Jags. Colton Venman, number 44, is going to pick it up. He's going to skate it up. He's going to get stood up. Oh, no, he gets past him. He's going to stick handle through. He cannot enter the zone. Cut off by one of his own players. Sent in along the near side boards. Emma Ward's going to pick it up. She's going to dump it up and out. Under your feet, Venman. There you go. Go. Blake Yates is going to pick it up. He's going to take his shot. Oh, he is blocked by the defenseman. And good goal by Blake Yates. That is Blake's second goal for the tournament. Good job, Blake. All right. Same line out for the Jags. Venman, Yates, and Bates. Yates and Bates with Perkins and Davenport on defense. Jags are up by 1 with less than a minute. 1 minute remaining in the period. Perkins fighting for the puck in the corner. Venman with the stick lift. Oh, sorry, that was Bates with the stick lift. Venman's on the move. He is fast. No icing. Fight for the puck with back behind the Panthers net. Williams is going to pick it up. Puck along the far side boards, gets past Yates, sent up to Yates, blocked by the Panthers player. Williams tries to keep it in, shot by Rousseau. Venman's going to send it to the front of the net, picked up by the Panthers. He's going to get it back. He is tenacious today. Perkins he's got it. He's going to send it over to Yates. Yates is going to give it to Rousseau. Rousseau gives it back to Yates. Dumped up and out by the Panthers. And that's the end of the period. All right. We are here at intermission.
River dance up here for you.
All right.
Deep into the zone and is after it. Giving chase there. Florida with the Panthers with the breakout. Perkins is able to get a skate on it to stop the initial break-in. Battle along the half boards near the camera angle here. Hayden fighting hard. Perkins has a good interception. He's pushing it forward, breaking into the zone. Onsides. Pass comes through, just misses the two Jaguars there. And there looks like there's going to be a penalty on Florida. Indication is a cross-check. So the Jags will go back onto the power play just less than a minute into on the first period. So, and we got Skolnick, Yates, and Jeffers out there. So switch at center between Skolnick and Hayden on their line. Defense, we have Davenport and Emma Ward. Skolnick on the draw, wins it to Jeffers. Jeffers shoots it, it's deflected. Puck sent to the corner. Blake Yates has it, sends it up to Davenport. Davenport tries to pass it through down low to Skolnick, but can't get it through. Jeffers gets it, shot wide of the goal. Florida's gonna get there first. Tries to pitchfork it out. Jeffers holds it in to Skolnick in the corner. Skolnick looks to pass it. Deflected around the goal. Blake Yates gets it behind the net. Looking for a pass there. Gets it to Skolnick. Skolnick's shot is held. Good save by the goalie with the leg. Jeffers back up to the point to Davenport. Davenport puts it smartly back to the corner as he mishandled it. Battle in the corner. There's 2 Jags and 3 Florida Panthers. Pass comes out to Skolnick. Skolnick toe drags. Trying to get it through, couldn't get a shot off. As good stick pressure there by Florida. He's fighting for it still in front of the net. Look there, shot up over the. So Skolnick takes it. Power play goal for number 21. Was able to get it off the boards in the corner, get around the defense, and lift it over the goalie's stick side shoulder for a nice goal there. I don't believe there was an assist on the play because Skolnick picked it up on the like off a deflection. So we're gonna say unassisted to 21. Based on my expert opinion on the microphone. All right, Melby gets to the face-off, can't clear the zone, sent deep. Colt Williams back to get it. Colt behind the net, loses it off the end of his stick, but gets it back in the corner, passes it up to Cohen. Cohen can't quite hang on to it, sent deep into the zone again. Battle there to 2 Panthers. Colt's trying to fight him off. Melby can't clear the puck, it's still behind the net. Pass to the front, shot goes wide of the net on Declan's stick side. Venman's fighting for it on the half boards. Florida putting some pressure there, sends it back up to the point. Cohen King trying to intercept the defenseman who's jumping up in the play. Puck is gonna get sent out of the zone. Good pressure there. Cohen stays on side, but we lost the stick. Here comes Florida's defenseman going wide. Cole fighting with him. All right, so gets around Colt Williams and is able to bury the shot into the net. That's a big, strong move there from number 80. Ties the score at 2. 10 minutes, 28 seconds left in the second period. Should be 2-2, right? 2-2? Spoke. I said it was 2-2, but it's 3-2 after the Jags are pouring it on here. Good defensive play by Gage Perkins. Emma gets it and clears it out of the zone. Puck is gonna check up before icing. Blake giving chase. Good forecheck by Blake Yates to try to disrupt the defenseman. Here comes Florida back the other way. They have numbers. Pass to wide, brings it into the zone on Emma. Emma is forcing him wide. They reverse course, send it out. Martin can't get quite a hold of the puck. Chips it out. Hayden is going to get it up and out of the zone. Hayden and Blake giving chase. Good stop there by Perkins. Perkins getting back on defense. Rubs him off the puck. Good body there by 98. He's going to send it around the boards to Emma. Emma has it in the far corner. Looking for an outlet pass. Gets it to Martin. Grayson's able to get it up and out of the zone. Giving chase. Good hustle there. D goes D to D. And they're able to get it deep. Emma takes a gamble at it, and that's going to leave him wide open. Good save by Declan St. John, and he scrambles for the rebound as well. Wow, 3-on-0 break there with Declan standing on his head to keep the puck out of the net. Still 3-2, 8:58 left in the second period. Jags will reset. We have Skolnick out there with Cohen King and Riley Jeffers. Davenport and Melby on defense. Face-off one back to Florida. Florida's going to shoot it from the point. Declan holds it in his, hits him in the logo and hangs on to it. Looks like he fought through a screen there to make a good save. All right, we'll reset and do it over. Here comes Skolnick to the draw. Skolnick's able to win the battle, and it's Gets it, Skolnick's going to break it out. He's got Jefferson King with him on the side. Passes it up to Jeffers, but gets it right back, bringing it into the zone. Reverses course in the corner, centers it. Jeffers has it in the right in front of the crease, but it was deflected in front. Comes out to Cohen King. Cohen's going to get a shot on net. Skolnick with the pass to the point. Davenport's got it, sends it right back to Skolnick. Skolnick's going to break in. Shot there, low, glove side. Good save by the goalie to hang on to that rebound. Good. All right, so we're going to keep the same group out there. Skolnick, King, and Jeffers, Melby, and Davenport on the blue line. Skolnick with the draw. One to Florida's D. Pops up to Cohen King with a clapper. Jeffers with the rebound, but a good leg by the goalie. Scramble in front. We got bodies down. Skolnick picks it up in the corner. Passes it to the middle. Jeffers had it there momentarily, but the goalie's able to get it and cover up. Good pressure there. I know. All right, so we got a reset, and Luca Bates with, we got a scrambling of the lines a little bit here. Luca Bates is out there with Venman and Blake Yates, Gage Perkins and Colt Williams on the defense. Perkins gets it on the up top, sends it deep. Giving chase here, couple are being sent around. Colt Williams trying to pinch it in the corner, is able to hold it back in and send it deep. Sent right back at him, uses his feet, fights off the charging, but it comes out of the zone. Sent to Blake Yates. Blake is going to bring it in, going wide with it. Pass to the center, good look there, but it's broken up by Florida. Here they come the other way. Florida picks it up down the wing. Gets around Gage Perkins' backhand shot there, but Declan is able to get a leg down, saves it, and is able to cover it up. Little Irish flute music in the background, if you can hear. All right. Face off, one back to Florida. Sent wide through the crease into the far corner. Florida's there first, sends it up to the point. Slap shot there is going to go wide of the net. Gage Perkins gets it, and he's carrying it out of the zone. Flips it up and not out, but and finally clears. Blake is fighting off several Florida Panthers. Good step by Colt Williams to get it out of the zone. Venman gets it, sends it deep into the offensive zone. Florida back to retrieve. Some pressure there, causing an opportunity. Perkins is going to get there first on the point. Sends it off the net, and it'll stay in the zone there. All right, we're going to get some changes here. So Emma Ward and Colton Melby will be the defensive pairing. We have Rousseau out there with Cohen King and Grayson Martin. Hayden wins the face-off back. Melby puts it into the corner there. Fighting through the ref's screen. Here comes Florida coming through the middle of the ice. Rousseau gets it, spins it around. Brought into the zone offsides as one of them spiraled out of control. All right, so the face-off will be in the neutral zone just outside the defensive zone for the Jags. Rousseau, King, and Martin are out there with Ward and Melby still. Face-off is picked up by Martin. Grayson's bringing it to middle ice. Brings it into the zone. Grayson cutting to the middle, gets it to Hayden. Hayden looks like he shoveled it onto the net, but just momentarily. Still fighting to try to get it through. Gets around Melby. We got a 2-on-1 coming in for Florida, but Emma's back. Good job by Emma to smother that centering attempt. Sent out to the point, but Cohen King's waiting. He's got the puck on the side. Looks across the ice to Grayson Martin. Good pass. Grayson's pestering him, fighting through it. Couldn't get Hayden in there to support him quite. Just a step behind. We're going to get a penalty call on Hayden Rousseau, it looks like. Centering pass there. Good shot on net, but then Cohen King will hold on to the puck. We're going to get a hooking call on Hayden. So. All right, so with the penalty, we got Skolnick and Jeffers out there on offense, Davenport and Colt Williams on defense. Face-off is one back to the point. Shot there goes up into the corner. Skolnick picks it up, sends it up the boards to Jeffers. Jeffers smartly tips it out of the zone, forcing Florida to regroup. They go D to D in the neutral zone, looking to come through the middle of the ice. Back to the other D to reverse course. Florida set up in the zone, shot from the point. Declan uses his stick to steer it to the corner. Colt can't quite get much on it, but is able to steer it back to the corner. Pass comes up to the point, goes across the ice there. Good good movement from Florida. Good hard shot there from the Florida Panthers, but Declan holds his glove and is able to hang on. All right, so we're going to get an offensive change. The defense stays the same with Colt Williams, Ethan Davenport, but Luca Bates and Colton Venman step into the offensive zone. Luca on the face-off. Face-off one, but Colton Venman putting pressure on, can't get it out of the zone. Davenport gets it, holding it on the wall, tries to backhand it out, can't clear it. Comes to Venman. Colton's got it with an opportunity to clear. Gets it out of the zone. He's got one-on-one with a little bit of speed. He's going to go wide. Good poke check there by the defense. Luca tries to hold it in for just a second. Here comes Florida back the other way. Gage Perkins is out on the ice. Good back check there by Luca Bates to slow up the initial break. Colt Williams deflects shot deflects off of Colt Williams, but bounces to a Florida Panther who's waiting there for a sprawling Declan and tucks it in the back of the net. All right, so that'll end the penalty. It's 3-3 with 4:28 left in the second period. All right, here Skolnick with Colton Venman and Luca Bates, or Blake Yates, sorry. Pass from Gage Perkins up to Luca. Skolnick is able to pick it up. They're working together. Skolnick's gonna give it to Venman, who passes it up to Skolnick. Skolnick has an opportunity there. He's gonna shoot it. Rips a shot over the goalie's right-hand side, and a nice goal there from number 21 for Alex Skolnick on the shot. That'll be Alex Skolnick's third goal of the game for the first hat trick of the season for the Jaguars, to my knowledge. All right, so Skolnick with his third. Great momentum there. All right, so 4-3, 4 minutes left in the second period. Skolnick on the draw. It's one back to Melby. Melby passes it to the Florida's D. Yates fighting here close to the ice. He and Skolnick are digging for it. Pops out, but Melby gets it, sends it up. Skolnick's gonna reach for it. It's in the zone. Blake is gonna do a good job sending it deep and around the net. Colton Venman is giving chase. Loses it. Venman's got a chance there. Passed up the boards. Perkins is going to get there first. His shot attempt is blocked down and cleared out of the zone. Melby has it on the half board. Passes it up. Blake Yates has it on the near board. Passes it to Skolnick. Skolnick coming wide. Kicks it across. Venman's got it. He's going to throw it towards the net, but it's deflected back to the wall. Perkins pinches. He's able to hold it in the zone. Pass to the middle there. Blake Yates has it. Can't get a handle on it with good stick pressure. Good body contact there in the corner. Alex is looking for an opportunity to try to get it to the front. Venman has it on the side of the net. He brings it out to the front. Backhand shot, misses the goal just wide. Pass to the middle, Skolnick has it. Oh, it's poke checked out. Here, back comes Florida. Melby gets stepped around, but Gage Perkins there to clean it up. That's gonna be a tackle on number 98. So we'll call that a slide tackle penalty for Gage Perkins. That whatever they want to call there, that's worth a minute and 30 seconds to sit in timeout. So on the penalty kill, we got Ward and Davenport on defense with Martin and Rousseau on offense. Florida has possession. Pass to the middle of the ice. Shot from the point. Declan knocks it out. Rebound clears through. Grayson Martin trying to clear it out of the zone. Can't get it out. Held in along the far boards. Comes through. Davenport kicks it to the corner. Emma sends it up the boards. Florida's there to hold it, but the pass comes all the way through. Hayden Rousseau with a great block. Great block and great hustle by Hayden Rousseau to block that shot. Grayson Martin putting pressure on. They go D to D. Come across, good passing there by Florida. Davenport takes the body there. Shot goes wide on the rebound that kicked to the Florida Panther. Emma Ward has it. Battling with it in the corner. She gets it around one Florida Panther, but a second one's on the prowl. Declan steers it behind the net. Here it comes out to the point. Good block again by Hayden Rousseau. Hayden's out with Grayson. Hayden tries to bring it to the backhand, but isn't able to get it on net. Grayson Martin steers it deep. Hayden's battling hard. The penalty is over. Perkins is on the bench. Jags are back to full strength. Grayson Martin still battling hard. Good stick there. Puck comes up. Colt Williams has it at the center of the ice. Loses an edge. Gage Perkins, Melby tries to step in. There's a breakaway for Florida. Declan's able to hold it out and holds the rebound. Squeezing those knees together. Declan St. John holds the rebound out by the knee squeeze, which is not something you see very often. So it's the best I got. It's early for me too, folks. All right. So back to full strength. It looks like we have Luca Bates with Jeffers and Cohen King. Face-off is sent to the defenseman for Florida. Florida has it behind the net, looking for that centering pass. Good pickup by Cohen King. Some smooth skating there. He gets the red line, gets it, and sends it across the ice. Jeffers giving chase. Puck is sent up the boards. Luca and Melby there, but it's picked through. Come on, Colt. Oh, there we go. Good hold out of the zone. Jeffers is going to pass it back to his player, but I think maybe offsides, although the Jags brought it into the zone. Not quite sure what to make of that play. But it gives us a chance to change lines and go again. So Skolnick's out there with Blake Yates, Colton Venman, Davenport, and Emma Ward on defense. Florida gets possession. Blake Yates putting pressure on. Is able to help. Venman is able to get through. Skolnick has an opportunity. Goes around one. Backhand shot way over the net right as time expires. Quite a backhand lift there. I wish my pitching wedge could do that. All right. We have reports that Alex Tam, number 95. back battling, sent back and forth in the neutral zone. Gets deep into the zone. Emma Ward's giving chase. It's going to be in that corner. Emma fighting off some body contact. Florida picks it up in the corner. Pass to the middle there. Little bit of some pushing in front of the net. Some big bodies there. It looked like number 20 for the Jags and number 50 for the Panthers. So, Florida's going to line change. We have the same group out there, Ward, Davenport, and Skolnick, Yates, and Venman out there on offense. Face-off won by Skolnick to the corner. Emma looks to reverse it. Reverses it again. It's got him in a blender. Pass comes up but not out. Emma is able to then clear it, and the Venman coming up the near boards. He's flying up the side, gets past one defenseman, shot on goal. Good hard shot. The goalie is able to snag it with the fishing net and hangs on to it. All right, here comes a change for the Jags. Looks like Rousseau's gonna center the line between Grayson Martin and Cohen King. Perkins and Williams on defense. Score still 4-3 Highland. Comes up to the point. Perkins with a great pass to Hayden. Shot and a rebound. Grayson Martin puts it all the way through the crease. Had a tough angle trying to get it on net. Good play there for the Jags. Good pressure and passing. Puck comes out to center ice. Colt Williams gets it, sends it into the zone. Grayson Martin loses an edge but is back up. Florida with the puck coming towards the far boards. Chips it up and over. That should be an ice, but they waved it off. Hayden Rousseau gets full-on body checked by number 94. And
Attaboy, Hayden! Way to take a hit!
yeah. It's kind of interesting to see Declan skate off the ice while the puck was in the zone. That was an interesting, I thought he was going to check somebody for a second. All right, so that was a good move by Declan trying to get off for the extra attacker. The Florida touched it up first. So we have Luca Bates, Colton Venman, Jeffers and King out there with Davenport and Melby on the blue line. Luca Bates is going to Luca Bates on the draw. All right, our refs are not sure what the little bit of a holdup as they clarify the penalty and resulting power play and clock management. All right, here we go. Luca Bates takes the dot to the goalie's left. Face-off won by Florida. Florida sends it up the boards. Cohen King throws it through the crease, goes to the far boards. Jeffers has it, backhand pass to the middle. Comes out, Colton Melby there. D to Davenport. Davenport has it. Davenport's going to take a low shot, try to tip on that by Luca Bates. Jeffers gets it. Puck is rattling around there. Oh, just squirts over Melby's stick, and they look to regroup. Oh. Colton Melby pulls a sweet fake to fake everybody out, including the fans. Florida holds it out of the zone. Jeffers has it at middle center ice. He's going to get it, try to send it deep, hits a body. He's battling hard though, gets into the zone. He's back, trying to skate back as number 20 comes flying up the near boards. 20 holds it in the corner there. Pass up to the point, thrown on net, but Cohen King gets it. It's going to be sent deep. Davenport back to retrieve on the power play. Passes up the boards to Cohen King. Cohen has it on the boards, looking for the breakout pass. Leaves the puck behind momentarily, but gets it up to Jeffers. Jeffers has it along the boards. He's pressured, knocked off the puck by the Florida defenseman, who lifts it to center ice. We got a 2-on-2 coming in. Good toe drag there. Blake Yates on a good back check, helping. Pass comes across. Blake Yates is able to poke it free. Gets around the other. Both teams back to full strength. Blake Yates coming wide. He's able to hold on to the puck, sends it to the middle. Oh, off the goalie, Luca Bates was there, not to be confused with Blake Yates. That's hard for an announcer. Good job by Colt Williams to help kick it to the corner. Venman on a hard back check to help out. Puck comes to the middle. Fought off there. Florida gets it, but sends it in softly. Colt Williams trying to make sure nobody touches number 32. And we're going to reset and get going here. So it looks like Skolnick is going to be out there with Blake Yates and Colton Venman. Colt Williams, Emma Ward on defense. Skolnick on the draw to the goalie's right, to Declan's right. Blake is able to try to pick it up. Emma Ward can't clear the zone. Florida sends it deep and around. Colt Williams is going to get there first in the corner. Sends it up the boards. Blake Yates battling on the half boards. Trying to get it out of the zone. He's got 3 Florida Panthers on him. Colt Williams is in there to support. Venman tries to take a swipe at it. Florida keeps getting it closer to the goal, but there's a scrum of bodies. Sent up and to the point. Back down to the corner. Colt Williams is going to have to reach and get to it. Sends it up the boards. Colton Venman's going to be there with a Florida Panther. Florida comes out with the puck. Circling around behind the net. Emma Ward ties him up momentarily. Skolnick is there to support on the defensive end. Shot coming across there. Misses the goal wide. Blake Yates is there, but the defenseman is pinching. Pass comes back from Colt to Blake. Blake sends it to the middle. Skolnick gets it through one, through a second. It's tipped wide. It'll go into the zone though. Skolnick is there. He's going to pass it to the middle. Oh, it's just broken up by Florida Panthers and comes back the other way. Davenport stops it on the half boards. He's going to skate it out of the zone. Poke check there. Comes across to Venman. Venman's got it. He's going wide. Blake jumps just a second into the zone too quick.
Okay, boys, let's keep it up.
Jags are offsides. They're going to reset. 8 minutes, 4 seconds left. Jags lead 4-3. Rousseau's going to take the draw. He's got King and Martin with him. Perkins and Davenport on defense, just outside the offensive zone. Puck is in the ref's feet, comes through to Florida. Florida's going to send it out of the zone to the center ice. Davenport's there first, chips it back and through, hits Grayson in the leg as he's going into the zone, and he's in just a hair offsides. We'll reset just outside the offensive zone. Face off past, through center ice. Grayson Martin picks it up. Sent out of the zone. Melby gets it. He's going to send it wide. Cohen King has the puck on the far side as the Jags clear the zone. Loses it there, but Rousseau sends it deep. Florida's able to clear the zone. Good back check there by Grayson. Melby fighting off 2 Jags, Panthers. Panthers, Jaguars, Cats. Scrum ensues. Florida's able to get through the zone and into the offensive zone. Puck is picked up there, but no shot on they're not able to get the shot off onto Declan St. John. Well, I saw a skate fly up into the air. It looks like Hayden Rousseau was going hard after the puck. Florida comes out with the puck. 97 passes it to the point. Number 80 with a slap shot there. Declan holds it in the gut. Freezes the puck, and we're going to get a line change offensively and defensively. All right, so we got the Bates, Yates, Jeffers group out there with Emma Ward and Ethan Davenport on defense. Luca helps get the face off. Jeffers can't quite clear it as it's a good poke check by Florida. Sending it deep into the zone. Emma Ward's on it. She sends it, or it's sent to the middle, but steered right back. Jeffers gets it, sends it up the boards. Held in by Florida. Good toe drag there and a nice pass to the middle. Deflected wide. Looks like Davenport got a little bit of a stick on it. He picks it up there on the half boards. Squeezed off the puck. Looks like he's hugging him over there. Pass there is deflected. Emma Ward picks it up and sends it out of the zone. Emma sends it into the zone, but it's just offsides. Ooh-wee. I gotta change hands because it's so cold. This is a chilly rink. I didn't think those existed in Florida, but they do. Luca Bates gets it, sends it into the zone. Sent out by Florida. Perkins tries to chop here at the near boards. He picks it up, sends it to the middle there, but it's picked off. Colt Williams is there to break it up. Puck is brought in onside, just barely. Sent in offsides on the Florida Panthers, and it'll come outside the zone. 5:28 left, 4-3. Jaguars have the lead. Looks like it's going to be, so defensively we got Colt Williams, Gage Perkins. Offensively we got Skolnick, along with Cohen King and Colton Vedman. Faceoff is thrown into the offensive zone. Colton Vedman's racing to get there first. Sends it out of the zone. Skolnick is battling, trying to get it through all of the offense. Gets it into the zone. Florida Panthers D gets it, sends it to the boards. Back come Florida the other way. Back check, good job by Perkins squeezing that off along the wall. Perkins gets it up to Skolnick. He's in, doesn't have much help there. Good defense there by Florida. Florida looks to regroup. Knocked off the puck, but it comes out of the zone. Cohen King on the back check, working hard. It's going wide on Gage Perkins. Loses it there in the corner. Pass to the middle. Colt, another shot from the point. Puck is loose. Shot goes over everybody and almost hits the ref. Ref gets a good duck there. Skolnick clears it out of the zone. Sends it up. Sent around the boards, chipped out of the zone. Melby's going to get there first. Good slap there. Perkins there to try to help clear it out. Gage is going to bring it into the zone. He's got some speed. Steered to the corner. He's going to be there first. Perkins battling in the corner. Net! So that was a breakaway for 98. Declan made a great first save. However, we didn't have the back checker there to get it out of there, and the loose puck was tapped in by Florida to make it 4-4. So 3:53 left in the game. It's 4-4. Rousseau, Martin, and Yates out there with Ward and Davenport. Florida has the puck coming up the center of the ice. Hayden with a good back check there to keep him off. Pass back to the point. Puck comes through. Face-off won by the Jacks. Grayson Martin has it, sends it to the middle of the ice. Picked up there by Blake Yates. Blake with the shot, and he scores a goal. Blake with a shot goes stick side below the blocker. That's gonna put them in the lead 5-4 with 3 minutes 20 seconds left. Great job by, a shout out to Grayson Martin with a good chip out of the zone and a pass to the middle for Blake to pick it up. Face off sent into the Jag zone. Perkins back hard to get to it. Sent up to the boards. Martin giving pressure. Cleared out of the zone there by Blake Yates on the centering pass. Florida looks to reset. They get the red line, send it into the zone, and up and out of the zone, over the boards. It's going to come to center ice. And we're going to get a line change. So we got Luca Bates out here with Cohen King, Riley Jeffers, Perkins, and Colt Williams on defense. Face off one to Riley Jeffers. Riley's going to fork it into the offensive zone with his backhand. Sent to the corner. Panthers reverse. Perkins is there to hold it in. Jeffers has it in the corner looking for a pass. Sends it to the middle. Cohen's there. Cohen can't quite get a hang of the puck and get it on net. Still scrambling for it in the corner. Two Jags there. Cohen's down. Comes up the zone. Colt Williams holds it twice. Now it's finally broken out. Luca Bates is back to help out. Gage Perkins forces them wide. Jeffers on a good back check there as well. Gage has it, gets it to the wall. Pushes it up the boards to Jeffers. Riley loses his stick. Back comes Florida. Florida trips over their own player. Colt Williams gets it. Passes it right to the slot. Maybe don't pass it there next time. Cohen. Perkins is fighting for it. Shot there, gets deflected behind the net. Jeffers has it, trying to clear it out of the zone. All the Jags are low, unfortunately. Got a broken stick on the ice. Gage Perkins gets it, sends it around the boards. Cohen King gets it. He's looking up. He's got it out of the zone. Can't get it into the offensive zone as it's turned over. Here comes the Panthers back. Perkins is there, forces him to hold up. Luca Bates picks it up there. Shot is deflected. Declan gets a stick on it to force it wide. Centering pass there. Declan St. John is going to cover it, and then it's whacked at. Buckle your seatbelts. There's a minute 10 left. The score is 5-4. The Jaguars have the lead. Florida's taking a timeout. The face-off's going to be in the defensive zone. I'm assuming that they will pull the goalie and have 6 attackers, but this is 12U, so you really never know. All right, as expected, I see 4 red jerseys for the Florida Panthers. Draw. He wins it to the corner. Venman's there to help. Venman is holding in the corner. Davenport gets it, sends it up the boards. It's going to be picked up there by Florida's D. Passes it across. Declan St. John covers it up. There's some whacking and some smacking. All right, we got a one-person change, so Jeffers is going to come in. Blake Yates is Skolnick on the face-off. Jeffers and Yates on the wings. Emma Ward and Ethan Davenport on defense. Skolnick has it, trying to carry it out of the zone. Gets it out. Just get the red line, now shoot it. Now shoot it, now shoot it. Misses the net, but there's no icing because he made the red line. Skolnick throws it out in front. Passes it there as well. The Panthers are laying out in front of it to try to block that open net. Blake Yates gets it and is going to knock it in. Is that his third? Is that his third as well? All right, so that is our second hat trick of the season and the game as Blake Yates scores his third goal. And that should seal it up to 6-4 with 33 seconds left. I'm going to let you just enjoy the rest of this while I catch my breath.